What's up guys, this is D-Mac with a quick breakdown on 4 of Mitsuru's whip juggle combos. I'll start off with JD and 2D, which actually are the exact same combo pretty much. The difference being JD is from the air and 2D is an anti-air. Note that I used 5B in the notation, but you will have to adjust timing and spacing based on how far away the person is when they come off of that mirror. So you're going to either want to use 4 or 6B if you need to get closer or farther away. If you use a 5D or 2B starter for this, you're going to have an extra move at the beginning of the combo, which kind of kills your proration, so you're going to need to use the A version of Coup Draw instead of the B version. Usually you're not going to actually want to go for this unless you absolutely want to max out your meterless damage, or you want to get a really up-close throw bait scenario where they tech right in front of you and you get the throw versus 2B versus 4B mix up. This one is Mitsuru's standard 2B launch combo, the main difference being that you go straight into sweep after D Bufula, which lets you get the B Coup ender. A lot of Mitsurus autopilot this for every juggle, which is what I'm trying to avoid here. The 5DD starter really hurts your proration because you're going to have 2 additional hits before the main combo starts, and so as you'll see here, if you just do the 2B route, it's actually going to drop. You still won't get that B Coup ender for knockdown. So to get B Coup off of the 5D starter, you're going to omit both of the second 2 5Bs, just going straight into sweep after each Bufula, and that lets you get your knockdown. As you can see, Myriad Arrow Super will drop here, and so I'm going to talk about supers now. In the corner, you should always go for the B Coup route into D Bufudine. But if you did a 5D starter, you'll have to do C Bufudine because they'll be too far away at the end. Mid-screen is where you're going to have to alter the routes a bit. As you can see, if you just do the standard JD or 2D, confirm mid-screen, and then you try to combo into Myriad Arrows, the Myriad Arrows is going to drop off of the B Coup, and I've been punished for the match by doing this by accident before. So what you're going to do is you're going to go for the standard 2B launcher route pretty much. And you're going to omit the second 5B, go straight into sweep off the D Bufula, and that'll leave enough proration left over that you can cancel into your Myriad Arrows for knockdown. Your 2D combo is going to be the exact same deal, except it's going to be a lot easier to confirm that first 5B at the beginning because it's a jumping normal instead of an anti-air. Confirming 2B launch into a super is a little trickier, and this is the one where I mess up and where I see other people mess up most often, because it kind of feels like it should confirm into a super. It's your really standard 2B route, and then this happens and they drop out of it, tech, and fatal you and you die. The simplest solution to this is to just take out an extra 5B, leave yourself some proration left over at the end like we did with the 5DD launcher, and it'll go into Myriad just fine. The optimal solution for damage, however, is a little different. Actually going to put that 5B back at the beginning, and then go into B Myriad Arrows off of the C Bufula. The optimal damage combo off 5D follows the same concept, except you're going to have to throw that 5B out to make up for the fact that you've got an extra hit at the beginning. Make sure you get this fully charged or else you're actually wasting damage. If you don't trust yourself to get the fully charged Myriad Arrows, if you just want a little bit of frozen ice Oki, or if you have 50 meter for a second super, then you can also go for this version, which is a bit easier. The Shadow Mitsuru routes are actually super easy. I mean, most of her combos are. What you're going to do is you're going to go for the B Coup route, then once the B Coup hits, you're going to do Shadow Rampage, you're going to combo into SB Coup, into SB Bufula, and you're going to do your standard Shadow Confirm just as you always would. It's important that you do the B Coup route, however, because the other ones will end up killing your proration or wasting damage.